This is Leanne Ely, the Saving Dinner Diva from SavingDinner.com, and we've got some really fun things for you today. It's Christmas and the holiday season coming up, Hanukkah, name that tune. And if you want to make your Christmas gifts this year, you've come to the right place. Now, of course, we're going to have all the instructions and everything you need to make these lovely infused vinegars that we're going to make today and show you how to do on SavingDinner.com. So just pay attention to what we're doing. Now, the first thing you need to know is there's two different methods for doing an infused vinegar. One is a heated and one is a non-heated method. The first one that we're going to do is a raspberry vinegar, and that is a heated method. But before we show you that, I'm going to show you the equipment that we'll be using. And when you're working with vinegars, you need to understand that metal and vinegar react very badly and give a real off taste. So we want to avoid that. So we use our non-metal container like the glass measuring cup that we have here, and we're going to use this sieve, which is going to take the little solids out of the raspberry and make a nice pretty pink raspberry vinegar. And of course you're going to want to use a decorative vinegar jar or bottle. This one we got at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, one of those places. You can find them all over the place, dollar stores even. Just make sure you sterilize it so you don't give your Aunt Mildred your cooties, if you don't like to give cooties out, just vinegars. Just heated here 2 cups of white wine vinegar, 2 cups of raspberries. We just use frozen raspberries, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and it's just not quite until boiling. You don't want it to boil. Now remember, we've used a non-reactive bowl. We're going to put that through the sieve and get rid of all of the solids. All right, and look how pretty that and pink that is. That's really a lovely looking vinegar. What a pretty gift that's going to be. We're just going to get rid of all of this stuff, okay? And then from there, we pour it using our funnel. We're going to pour that right into the gift jar. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, if you wanted to, you could put some, if you could fit it, you could put some fresh raspberries and float those on the bottom, but you don't have to. Now, let me just tell you this too. If you go to a gourmet store and you see raspberry vinegars, you're going to see $6, $7, $8 a bottle for these lovely raspberry vinegars. But ours cost about $3. So we use white wine vinegar, that's just a store brand, frozen raspberries, a little bit of sugar, and look at that. Now, of course, this will all settle down. You need to refrigerate it. And remember, we don't have a metal top here. This metal top is only on the top, but there's rubber in there, so it's going to stay non-reactive. You just put that in the refrigerator. You can wrap it up in some cellophane wrap, tie it with a little raffia and a gift tag that says, "Made especially for you. Love, the Dinner Diva." But use your own name. Okay, our next vinegar is the non-cooked vinegar that we're doing. And again, we're using some really strong flavors that will infuse the vinegar. I'll show you. This one is an herbed, or I guess a peppercorn vinegar, different spices in there. We have a cinnamon stick that we just put right into our sterilized jar. We have peppercorns and allspice, and I just want you to see this whole cloves, whole allspice, whole stick cinnamon, whole nutmeg, and what we did with this is just take a hammer and split it right in half, and then whole peppercorns. And then for the exact recipe, you can go to my website and you can find out exactly what's in here. But you got a little mixture of everything, and again, we're putting that in here using our trusty friend, the funnel. And of course it's stuck. And if it gets stuck, just use your dinner knife and press down like this, and you'll get through there you go, see it? It's going down. Those little sticks, those little clove sticks get stuck in there sometimes, but it's not a big deal. Just work with it. There you go. So there you have all of those different little spices. See how they're all safely ensconced on the bottom? And then you're going to take your vinegar, and we've got 2 cups of red wine vinegar here. And once again, just pour it right through. See that? And in just a minute, you're going to see how pretty this is, because I'm going to show you. So as everything kind of winds down there. Ta-da! Okay. And as these get bloated and full of vinegar, they will start to sink to the bottom. Right now they've risen to the top, no big deal. You just go ahead and you put your little stopper in there, and then you put this aside and let it age a little bit, and all that flavor will infuse into the vinegar. And again, tied up with some cellophane, a little raffia, a tag from the Dinner Diva, love you baby, and Merry Christmas and all of that, and you've got a nice little gift to give. So those are two gift vinegars that are very simple, very easy to make, and make your gift giving a little more frugal this year and a little more personal. Merry Christmas. For even more gift-giving ideas, go to savingdinner.com. You can get a cookie exchange, desserts, candies, all kinds of things to do for the holidays. So check it out at savingdinner.com.